What's going on, guys? It's your man Sham, and this is Sham Goes Global. So today I'll be reacting to a few clips of African Americans who decided to go back to Africa and share their experience. Now, before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go.
Just realized I moved to East Africa, Tanzania 4 years ago, and I learned this. Our African brothers and sisters don't hate us, bro. We were taught that, and they lied to us. Just so
they definitely did. They definitely did lie to us. As some of you guys know, I frequently travel to Kenya, and just my first experience, you know, going to Africa, it was very eye-opening, you know, because just the perception that I had before I went was, you know, Africans have a certain dislike for African Americans, and, you know, it's all in a way just the media kind of, you know, skewing the truth and manipulating the truth. So I definitely feel what this brother's talking about right here.
we wouldn't come over here and connect with our people. It's a shame. And man, when I learned that, that made me so upset. But I'm here to just let y'all know, man, I've been shown real love from my African brothers and sisters since being here. I'm talking about love that I never even thought I could even imagine. It's like they showing big brother love when I pull up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hatred involved. I've met some jealous people, of course. That's everywhere. But for the most part, it's been real love from our people, bro. And
yeah. And just to touch on that as well, it definitely is real love. And for those of you who may be either African American or from the diaspora, when you actually touch, you know, feet and you actually are on the continent, it's definitely a different feeling. You know, you definitely can feel that warmth and that love from the people, man. So yeah, this brother is definitely spot on.
also learned that there's real opportunity for us as a people if we have the proper mindset. But follow me for more content about Africa, all right?
So I've officially lived in Tanzania for 8 years.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna pause it real quick. So I haven't been to Tanzania yet. Maybe somebody in the comments can let me know, is Tanzania a spot that a lot of African Americans, you know, travel to? Because I know a lot of us have been traveling to Ghana, Kenya as of late, and this has been a few people that I've been seeing go to Tanzania. So y'all let me know if Tanzania is a spot that you know, African Americans should visit or frequent.
Yes, 8 years, you guys. And before I moved, I didn't really do too much planning. It was really spontaneous. And I got a lot of feedback from people saying how crazy it was, how scary that could be. Like, are you sure you want to do that? Yada, yada, yada. But what's crazier? Staying in a place that's not feeding your spirit, where you're not growing, where you're not being challenged in a productive way. Because yes, life in the States can be very challenging. But what's crazier? Staying in a place where it doesn't sit right with your spirit, or going off to explore and going off to get what you want out of life, going off to
and she's absolutely correct on that. You know, America, hey man, America will have you going insane, and sometimes you just need that mental break. And yeah, just like she said, she just literally up and left, and a lot of people may view it as crazy, but I mean, I don't blame her. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Tap into something different, to a whole different vibe. So many people wait for the right time to come and to make a move and do this and that. The fact of the matter is, it's never gonna come. You have to make that moment.
Bro, when I went to Ghana, that was the first time I felt like just a black man.
Yeah.
I'm not a black man who's a threat. I'm not a black man that is ghetto because he's wearing a do-rag.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a black man that's uneducated.
Yep.
I'm not a black man that's trying to rob you.
Yep.
I'm just a black man.
Yeah.
That was the first time.
He's yes, spot on again. Yeah, when you go to Africa for the first time, it's definitely a relaxing, calming feeling. You know, you don't always have to, you know, keep your head on the swivel. You don't always have to feel like someone's, you know, watching to see if you are stealing or if you might rob them. You don't have the women clutching their purses and, you know, all that stuff in public. So I definitely get what this man is saying right here when it comes to, you know, you can just feel like just a human, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like the undertone of, oh, this person is a thug, this person is ghetto, you know, and it's definitely an amazing feeling, you know.
Time in my life that I literally walked outside in society, and I felt no pressure to try and conform to what I think people's perceptions of me are.
Right.
And I think we carry that weight so often
crazy
that we don't realize how heavy it is until we don't have to carry it anymore, bro.
He's right. He's so right. So right. Because when you conform, especially in America, you have to be like, oh, I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those black guys. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, why do you have to do that? You know? And I know a lot of people that do it. Even me, myself, sometimes I catch myself doing it. Like if, say, for instance, I'm in a public space and there's a lot of, you know, palm-colored folks, as the Twins Hangout channel would say. And some of us try very hard to, you know what I'm saying, not be stereotyped and all that stuff. So you might act out of character in a way, you know, and it's kind of, it's just, it's not right, man. That's all I'm going to say. It's just not right.
Black American living here in South Africa, having a home like this was just a dream in America, coming from East St. Louis, Illinois. But I was able to retire medically, and now I'm here, what you call living a soft life. You understand?
Oh, he said he living a soft life. Yeah, my man's out there living the dream. He living the dream out there, man. He is definitely living the dream.
I'm walking through pillars and shit like I'm a Roman emperor. But yeah, for the amount that I'm paying here, it'll cost me like 3 times as much in the States. I get to walk the streets without being harassed in a white neighborhood because my police are black.
Yeah, man. So when he talks about the cost of living, you definitely can find way cheaper accommodation. And as some of you guys have seen on my vlogs, if you know what I'm saying, you are already a subscriber to the channel, I go into detail about the cost of living in Kenya. And it's definitely way more cost effective if you're making your money, you know, in America or Europe somewhere, and you're spending it over there. Just like he's saying, he's walking through pillars and all this stuff, man. He's living his best life, and it's definitely possible.
The best decision I made, moving to Africa. Oh, they live in mud huts in Africa.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Like, that's another stereotype, the mud hut thing. Like, I mean, yeah, you do have those outliers, but in 2025, 2026, bro, it's definitely not the same. You know, they have high-rise apartments now. You know, they have big mansion type houses. They have regular houses. You know, they have, you know, air conditioning, all that type of stuff. Not everybody's living in a hut in Africa.
For the ignorant, do my house look like a mud hut?
Yeah, that's nice, yo.
For all my family who want to invest in Africa.
I wonder how much you paid for that.
Come on over. Best move I made. Separation for me. I don't have to live under Mzungus. Build my own, like Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X said. Tanzania, East Africa, Dar es Salaam.
Another one. Oh my, okay. Another black American in Tanzania. Yo, I might need to go to Tanzania to see what it's like, bro. That might be the next trip.
In your ancestral land, y'all better come home to Mother Africa. No racism, no stress. Chilling on my patio, looking at the palm trees, having a nice sip. This is what life about, baby. Let that America go.
Yeah, man. That right there, that's what it's all about, man. You know, peace. You can relax. You know, you don't have to keep working, you know, 9 to 5 and day after day after day after day, and just, you know, making enough money to get by. You know, it shouldn't be like that. And these brothers on this video, and the young woman who expressed, you know, that she moved to Tanzania as well, they're basically just showcasing to African Americans that it's possible, you know, and there's other options out there than staying in America. But it's your man Sham. I appreciate you guys for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I got more reaction videos coming your way soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I'm out.